Am I here?
Yes, but I think you're over there.
I might be here, but I cannot hear you. Is that me or is that you?
Oh, I don't know why my mic's not working.
Or my sound setting?
Blah blah blah.
I changed something.
How about now?
Yep. Apparently it was on my end. I don't know what it thinks default is, but it's not right.
Okay. Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a weekend?
Well, the week ended, and I did stuff.
Did it involve being outside?
Nope,
Hmm.
I was pretty much not outside.
Oh, it's unusual for you.
Not that unusual. I get shut in sometimes. Also, on Friday we did trail work day, and I was really super tired.
Oh, okay.
It took me until Sunday to recover, really.
Where were you working?
Let's see, Empress Bypass. Do you know that area?
No.
So Mount From in the North Shore Mountains, near
Oh, okay.
uh below Seymour ski area.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't you used to do downhill biking? No. Yeah.
No, not me.
No, somebody else. Okay. You only did the uphill kind, but without a bike.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, I think Angela's back home now. Or what is home right now?
that is so nice. My laptop, I have my monitor.
Oh.
Life is great. You can see.
What's everybody doing?
Uh, okay. It was my basement's well, where I am is nice and cool, so
Nice.
yeah,
It's good.
it doesn't get hot. It doesn't actually get hot down here.
Maybe later in the year. Right now, I have Canada's refrigerator on, and it's working quite well.
Ah. Well, you guys have air conditioning, don't you?
Yeah, we do, but I don't need it right now. Just
Yeah,
open the door
true.
with a bug screen.
Oh, hold it. One, two, three, four. There's
We
someone
are
else.
meeting
Marcy,
someone.
Yeah.
ping them, bug them. So you have to. Do you work today, Matthew? You're out in the sun.
Yes. We indoors working
Oh, okay.
for most of it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't all too pleasant jackhammering the floor, so
Oh,
Oh, that's not fun.
yeah. No, not really. It was only half the day though, so
Actually, funny thing happened to me over the
mm,
weekend. So it was my dad's birthday recently. So my mom and I went out to the liquor store to get like a fancy, expensive bottle of whiskey or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I bought it with my own money. First
Yeah.
time buying alcohol.
mhm.
I went over to the cashier to buy it, and he didn't ID me.
Oh,
Oh.
he didn't actually get in trouble for that.
Yeah, I'm 19, and he just didn't even look at me twice. It was my
You wearing
mother
a
was
mask?
rather. No, he didn't ask. He just he just scanned the bottle.
Huh.
My mother was rather miffed about it.
I
mostly
like
because
the.
she
Oh, go ahead.
mostly because she's the kind of person who got ID'd when she was like 30.
Oh, okay.
So
You
funny
could have been
thing.
getting away with this a lot sooner.
Then there's the story from the other end. This woman who's, well, getting older was asked for her ID, and she said, "Oh, I haven't been ID'd in so long." He said, "Oh, I just wanted to check if you're eligible for the seniors discount." Although a few
That's
months from
rough.
now, there's a 55 plus senior center near at Britannia here, so it's like, ooh, I can go do things.
Yeah, there's one here for me too.
And sometimes I wonder, it's like, how often you get challenged, or it's like when you look old enough, it's like, do they want to offend the old person, especially if it's a young person? So I don't know how old they are.
Yeah.
It's like the teenagers think anybody over 40 is old.
All right, it's been like a month since we've last played together. What are we doing?
Well,
Great
so
question.
last time you were in Silvery Moon, you had you went through the library there.
Yes.
Got more accurate map information, and you were headed westward towards a town called Nesme, and then north of that is towards the mountains. There's basically you go along the side of the mountains, and then there's a big forest on one side and the mountains on the east side. And if you follow that road up between the two, you should get to an area where the entrance to the cave where this Bazim Gorag dude is. And either you negotiate to get to boil his piece of the cauldron, or you fight him.
Right. And we
And
hired two
yeah,
guides last time.
we met a ranger and a druid who were gonna help guide us at least part of the way.
Yeah.
Sorry if I sound a bit weird. My allergies are going insane.
Yeah, your
Oh.
eyes look kind of
I went to
puffy.
my work D&D game. We played at a friend's place last night, and her backyard, one side is all cedar hedge. There's like hops plants on an arbor that I could like see the pollen blowing in the
Oh,
wind,
no.
and their backyard is all clover. And I
Wow.
don't know which I'm allergic to, but it might be all three.
Oh.
That's
Even-
rough.
Even from I spent the entire day inside today, and I'm still feeling it.
Oh, yeah. I've had a couple of those days.
My allergies have never been this bad before. This feels insane.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have antihistamines?
I have been taking them. I took one on the day, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah. Sometimes it's that bad.
Well, most antihistamines take, except pseudoephedrine, take like a couple of days to build up in your system.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to take the old style ones, which can make you drowsy, but they work differently. So
Yeah, I should, but also I don't need a visit from the Hat Man today, so, you know. I also I think I only have the newer kind. I don't know what I have. Stuff. I have things. But I'm okay.
Surviving.
I have the week off, so I'm good.
Oh, that's nice.
That's why I was late, was because I was just, like, vegging on the couch all day and completely lost track of time.
Mm-hmm.
Happens. Yeah.
Couldn't have been a better time. My throat's also a bit shot because we did karaoke at work on Friday, and I found out that I can sing entire songs in Toad voice.
Oh no, that's kind of rough on the throat though.
I managed to do 2 entire songs and could still sing or like talk afterwards.
Sorry, this is Toad voice, as in like the
Like
animal or the...
Toad from Mario.
Okay, yeah, that would hurt your vocals.
Meow.
Oh god.
And so I did All Star and Black Parade entirely in that.
No.
Those are two great songs to choose.
It peak, very good.
Well, all I managed to do was it was only 6 episodes, but I binged the 4th season of True Detective.
Nice.
Well, I like the first one with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. The
Hmm.
next two were they were good, but not at the same level. And then this one's got Jodie Foster, and they're stuck in Alaska, and there's this weird murders. And anyways, it was very tense, and also the the co-actor or the other detective is she's indigenous, and she was like the world champion in 2 boxing weight classes, and then she switched to acting. So it's like there's a couple scenes where she gets violent, and it's like, oh yeah, well, it comes naturally.
Yeah. Like riding a bike.
So yes, you are heading out of Silvery Moon. It should take you a couple of days to get to Nesme, and you guys are walking the road.
Road. On the road again. Ugh. Someone else do a lot of talking.
I swear.
Hey, Lorelai. Or Lorelai, you don't look so good.
I think I might be allergic to some of the endemic plants around here. I've never been up this far north.
And yeah, I was just thinking that there'd be probably a lot different plants here than you would see in a swamp.
Oh, for sure. The like mountain like alpine wildflowers are insane.
You hear in the distance somebody going Ricola.
Rick is going to lean over to Julio and ask, "What's
You
an
just need-
allergy?"
You just need some medication. Here, drink this.
Oh, okay.
Brad,
It's just-
you know
it's
when
just-
you're like,
It's just mead.
Oh,
That's worse.
oh God.
It might make it
God.
better if there's local honey in it.
No, no, he'll be drunk enough not to worry about the fact that he's.
It's okay. I feel. I need to go lay down.
Should crack an egg. Maybe that'll help.
Okay,
you
God.
know that-
Hey guys, God said I should crack an egg. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's always a good idea.
Go for it.
Great.
Why
Do
do we
it.
have eggs with us? That
The
seems very
random,
random.
the egg of random.
We have a whole duck.
You
Oh,
got a
those
duck
eggs.
of wonders or many things. Yeah.
duck of many things.
Duck of many things. I rolled
Yeah, great.
318.
Raleigh's just Raleigh's gears are just kind of grinding against each other for a little bit. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh no, it's 318.
Okay. Let me just write this down so same thing happens next time you roll the same number.
But this is already the second time we've rolled 318.
You are walking along, and Morelli's like, oh, let's see if this helps the allergies. And Morelli,
We're always thinking of hangover cures. Just eats a raw egg.
Morelli disappears. Everybody,
Oh
make
no.
everybody make a perception check.
No.
I get my dice out.
I'm looking the other way.
Dirty 20.
Oh my god, someone's digitized
Zero.
themselves.
I think that was Angela. You came out robot.
Oh, that's
Am I back?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's better.
Okay.
What did you get?
Dirty 20 as well.
Oh, okay. Both of you is like, well, you is like the Morelli cracked the egg, and then you're both looking around. Where'd she go? And it's like, oh, there. She's down on the ground. She's about 2 inches tall, and yeah, she's maybe dodging people about to step on her.
Well, at least that does cure your allergies.
Would it though?
It
Yeah, you're
would.
smaller than the
Tiniest little
allergies.
Yeah,
sneeze.
exactly.
You can't inhale anymore.
Now you're allergic to an entirely different set of things.
You feel entirely, other than being really small, you feel normal. Everything that you, and everything you
Somebody
have
pick
is
me up!
really small.
Raleigh, okay?
Does
Oh, you
I'm really small. Pick me up.
reach out a hand and have to pick her up.
Thorelli will climb on.
although your movement speed is is a little slower right now.
I would hope so. I would hope I'm not 2 inches tall and have 30 feet per round of movement.
I'll say you're
Becomes a
like
bullet.
half movement right now.
That
Still
seems
pretty fast.
reasonable.
And
You're gonna put you on his.
I love this.
your two guides are like, is your companion okay? What happened there?
They're fine.
They're like, oh, they sort of like give you a weird look as like, okay, if you think they're fine, we'll just continue on.
Don't worry, this happens from time to time.
Yeah, it's the life of an adventurer.
They're saying, you have definitely different adventures than we do. The rest of that day passes uneventfully. There are a couple smaller groups that pass you that are going to Silvery Moon. They seem to be carrying goods carrying goods to the town.
Does the rally turn back into normal size
after
at the
an
end of the day?
Oh, after
After an hour?
After an
Okay.
hour. Whoever's
Just sitting on your shoulder, and then all of a sudden just.
Yeah. Whoever's carrying them suddenly feels like this heavy weight and Rally slops off them.
Dang.
The idea of being on Greg's shoulder is so funny because that's such a big fall too.
Can you make a con save when you come back to normal size?
Oh boy. 3.
As you
Wait, no, 4.
as you like dust yourself up and stand up, you start sneezing again,
Ah,
Oh,
Oh, no.
and your eyes start to like puff up and water.
Oh.
ugh. Okay, it's fine.
So you get to basically there's travel stations along the way, so not like full on inns or anything like that, but just like shelters, like cabins or covered areas for people to take shelter and set up camp. And yeah, so you reach one that evening, and you basically you can set up camp. There's you're the only group there.
Okay.
Are you gonna set up a watch or?
Greg will roll on his bedroll and just sit straight up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Greg gets like the sentry thing, right?
Technically, I'm awake the entire night.
Great.
And because I'm an undead warlock, I can actually do the same thing. I don't think I need to sleep.
Oh,
okay.
dope.
You guys can tell each other stories.
Greg doesn't respond.
I think it'd be it wouldn't be fun not sleeping.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
because you're almost doubling the amount of hours that you're alive. So, effectively.
Yeah.
So,
It's described as you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state rather than sleeping. So you're just sitting there.
That sounds so boring.
It's you're in. It's like when R2 shuts himself off. He's sitting there. But are you aware of your surroundings?
Yes, I'm aware of my surroundings. I just have to be inert
Okay.
and motionless in order to get the rest.
Is Alistair the same way, or is it Alistair's You build different.
I don't need to sleep. Let me see. Let me look at this. I can finish a long rest in 4 hours
Okay.
if I spend those hours in an inactive, motionless state,
Yeah.
during which I
So,
retain
yeah,
consciousness.
no, you can sort of overlap.
Effectively the same thing.
4 hours is awesome. You could do that like while you during a day in travel
Yeah, just
if you're in a cart.
put you in a cart. You should get yourself a coffin and just freak people out. What's in there?
I mean, I think that's basically the same as like elf trancing.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
guess, like,
Um,
Watch sorted.
I guess because you guys can sort of overlap your two rests or guards, and I can't remember what I named the two guides.
I think
Oh,
I wrote it down.
I had it in a notebook somewhere.
I have
Uh,
Oba and Sydney.
That's
Oba's
also
the
what I have.
ranger, Sydney's the
Yeah.
druid.
Yeah, so they take turns also. Whoever's up, and I guess between Greg and Alistair, can you guys? Well, actually, Greg, odd or even?
Even.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh boy. 18.
Okay. On your watch, you smell a weird smell, or a rotting smell, coming from the road, actually. So
Odd.
your little shelter is probably about 30 feet back from the road, and you smell this rotting smell on the road, or drifting in from the road, this side of things.
How many hours has passed since I started resting?
Well, I'll say that this is when you're up, and that Alistair had um, taken the first part.
Uh,
So yeah, you've had your 6 hours.
oh, wow, okay. I would get up then and kind of. Does it appear to be wafting closer, or is it just like on a breeze?
It's just
Or
you think it's on the breeze. It's very pungent.
and it wasn't there before.
No.
Maybe go over and investigate and just kind of look around it.
Okay. Are you going quietly or?
Yeah, I'll go quietly.
Okay. Can you make a stealth?
Yes, I can. 21.
Okay. So you see the creature I put in the chat.
Oh,
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it a lot.
And
oh.
so this decaying deer-like thing is walking along and sort of just sniffing the air, and yeah, and it looks in your direction, but you don't think it actually notices you, like whatever you're hiding well enough as you approach and you're observing it.
Don't smell like anything.
No.
Just smell like WD-40 and beer.
The absence of something sometimes is something.
True.
But yeah, so it's just shuffling around, and you also notice that other than, well, it's not, you don't actually hear anything from it other than its hooves scuffling along, but you also don't hear any other animal sounds. It's like everything else is taken off or just hunkered down and being very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
And
me
it's
rolls
just-
over in their sleep and mutters, "No, you can't make me."
Okay. Is it just the one deer?
Yes, as far as you can tell right now.
Greg will very slowly reach into his hatch and pull out one of the cabbage bombs.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
I'm not sure if I remember exactly how I was instructed to use it, but I'll try to pull the pin and just roll it over to it.
Okay. Roll the damage for it.
Do I have to throw it or just damage?
Well, you can roll it or throw it. You sort of half toss it and then it rolls the rest of the way.
Okay. It's just base of strength to throw.
I don't think it's an attack. I think it's like an AoE.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll damage. It makes a dex save.
11.
Okay. Makes a loud boom. The thing shudders. Well, it definitely it makes a eerie groaning, moaning sound and looks around trying to figure out where that came from.
Mm.
Rolled a
Okay.
one, so it didn't
Did
see
that wake
you.
everybody else up? I
Yeah,
imagine.
so everybody else make perception checks.
How hard are we sleeping today?
Small explosion goes off.
14.
I am technically still conscious right now. Yeah. Even during my rest period, I still retain consciousness.
So
conscious.
if you roll 10 or more, you wake up hearing sort of like, what was that? Some loud sound woke you up.
Wakes up and says, "Mom, I don't wanna."
Looks like Greg found something. And then Alistair's gonna get up and start walking towards the noise.
The
What's
ranger
going
checks
on?
to see.
It's a dual purpose. Scares off the deer and wakes everybody up.
Is Alistair just walking over? Like, are you trying to be stealthy or?
Marginally stealthy as I can get, basically.
Okay.
But just standing up, basically.
Yeah. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself, but
Yeah.
not being too careful.
Well,
Nat one.
Oh, okay. The thing.
Legs fell asleep.
So yeah, you're trying to approach and I don't know, you stumble on something or step on a branch or bang your head on something and the creature looks over in your direction and it's like it starts lumbering your way.
Can I throw another bomb at it?
Okay.
Oh, 3 ones!
If people weren't awake the first time around, they're probably awake now, and it sees where that came from this time, and it seems to be moving in Greg's direction and gathering speed.
I'll pull out my glaive instead of the bombs. It doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, so it's lumbering towards Greg, but it won't reach you well, actually moves fast enough. It lumbers into you and
Yeah.
it tries to gore you, but I don't know, it had bad aim or something.
AC is 17.
Yeah, it missed. It was a glancing blow, so now it's just stopped in front of you and trying to bite and punch and claw you.
Well, it didn't just antagonize a undead deer for no reason.
So you can take your action, so can Alistair. And
Okay.
whoever wants to get up, they'll have to run over to the area, but you can make it in the round.
Julia, what's going on?
Oh, and if I fall asleep.
I
Okay.
think something bad's happening. Lorelai's gonna go.
Drawing his bow and
Okay.
It was just stick her head out of the tent. How far are they? Are they within 120 feet?
Yes.
Cool. Julia's gonna firebolt from that tent.
Okay. We'll have Greg go first.
Oh, okay. Just a reckless and great weapon master attack, I guess.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Twenty 25 slashing, 6 points of fire.
Okay.
31 total.
Anything else?
I can take a second one if.
Yeah, it's still up.
Okay. Ooh, I might miss. 12?
That misses.
Yep.
Got, anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alistair?
Okay, I'm going to Form of Dread and rush it.
Okay.
That'll be
Uh.
reckless attack for it.
It's an undead deer and an undead minotaur.
Nat 20.
Oh, shit!
Who?
That's a bunch of damage. That's 12, 24, 44, 35, 36, and plus. So that's 43 damage. Necrotic. So I'm not sure if it has resistances to that.
You've taken a big gore out of it, big slash out of it. It's not bleeding, but you definitely hurt it.
Then second attack.
Yeah.
That is 26, I think.
That'll hit.
Yep. For just 11 damage, not necrotic.
Okay. Julia, you can shoot if you want.
She's gonna be like wrapped in her bedroll. Just point her head out. Just firebolt. 70 to hit, 14 damage.
Okay.
Are you guys dying? Or are we good?
We good for now.
Thank God. She's gonna just roll back into the tent or wherever she was sleeping.
Okay.
Perfect.
The ranger shoots a couple of times, and the druid's just observing. It's like you guys seem to have it under control. It lashes out at the Warforged.
Did Lorelli want to do anything?
Oh, Lorelli will. It seems shatterable. Lorelli will shatter it.
Okay.
It's a 19 con save for it.
It seems. Well, yeah. What's the effect if it saves?
It just takes half of 15 damage. I rolled pretty bad.
Okay. Did Mixie want to do anything, or just continue having a bad dream?
Mixie is out of the tent and dressed at this point. That's about it.
Okay. It tried to claw at Greg, and then raises up on its hind legs and stomps down. And does a 18 hit you?
Yes, it does.
So it gored you for, well, it hooves you a couple of times for 17 points.
Okay.
And you can act again.
Is it back around to my go or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, back to you.
Reckless and Great Weapon Master again. 17 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
28 points of damage total.
Okay, it's pretty badly mangled. You've like exposed ribs and cracked a leg,
Okay.
and you're pretty sure it's close to dying again. Yeah.
Stab it again.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
And 25 points of damage.
You basically cleave it in half or put a killing
Cool.
blow into it, and it slumps to the ground.
I hope no maggots flew out all over it if I split
Well,
it
now
in
that you
half.
mention it,
Sorry.
yeah. So the ranger and the druid come over to get a better look at things, and they're like, oh, they're concerned because they've heard that these creatures have been around the area, but they haven't actually seen them. So they weren't sure if people are just telling tales. But they'll make note of it and report it when they get back to Silvery Moon for others to keep watch for these things. And the druid turns into an animal form that can burrow and basically sort of burrows around it and vibrates it into the ground. They basically bury it. And other than that, you get through the night.
Okay. Neat.
And it's the next morning.
Well, that was a spooky deer.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you continue along your way that day, and as you're walking along for that first half hour, Greg, you feel, I don't know how you feel things. You feel this wiggling sensation in one of the creases in your neck there, and yeah, you're like, and you like reach in and you pull out this worm. And
Ugh.
Ugh.
just finally
No, thank
work
you.
this way out.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I should have
Oh, I
just threw
hate
a
that.
bomb at that thing. Gross.
And yeah, so you get to lunchtime, have a break, and then you head on, and you all are walking along the path. And can everybody make a perception check?
Okay.
Oh boy.
21.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, you're not surprised
16.
or anything. So up
Yep.
ahead on the path, you hear a lot of noise, like well, elephant tooting, and you see like this dust cloud up ahead on the road, probably about half a kilometer, and just the braying of elephants sounds, and as you get a little closer, you can feel the ground vibrating. Like you can see like on the road ahead of you, all the like pebbles bouncing up and down. And as you get within, you like come around a corner on the owlbear, if you can find the wicker man.
Yep.
Is it the giant herd of mammoths?
Oh no.
Potentially, possibly.
Come on. It is.
Mammoth.
Oh, there's a map.
Oh boy.
And the druid says, "Just everybody wait. We gotta let him cross. Don't get too close. There seems to be adolescents there, or young ones. There are a number of smaller mammoths amongst the crowd. Um, can people?
What are those?
Who says that?
Maxie, what? Did
Lorelli
we-
also is confused.
Can we talk to them?
The druids like, are you able to speak with animals?
Oh, they're animals? Oh,
Yes. We call them mammoths.
no. They look a little bit like dragons.
Uh, well, they're fair size, but they don't breathe fire or anything like that. And they don't have wings.
Dragons breathe fire?
Sometimes, some types. And so while you're waiting there, as this is actually more than on the screen. It's like this whole herd of them. Can someone, well, everybody make perception check?
1.
15.
Okay, 19. Okay, let's see what these.
Those tusks look awfully expensive. Wonder if I could sell those.
I don't know. Why would anyone want to buy like a tusk of a thing? That doesn't seem like it's worth very much.
Or like antlers. They like make handles out of like shedded antlers and things. I bet you they would want to make like
I
you can
think
make
the
like a
mammoth-
whole axe handle out of those things.
I think the mammoths are probably still using those tusks.
Now Greg on his poacher arc.
The ranger does indicate that people, when they come across dead ones, they do make use of the tusks for ornamental purposes and making like weapon handles and things like that. But we ask that you do not kill them just for that purpose.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Sorry, what did people get for their perception checks?
19.
15.
7.
Okay. So Alistair actually hears from the front end of the herd a lot more tooting and also a different sound, something roaring. And the front mammothi, trying to figure what's the, I guess it's mammoths, are dispersing, like they're spreading apart, and something is knocking down the trees ahead of them. And where's the chat? This creature comes out and is like has what, no, what? Oh, okay. Bursts out and is attacking one of the mammoths.
It's nature in motion. I can just wait for nature to kill themselves and then take the spoils.
How about we worry about ourselves right now
Oh.
and not getting eaten? Because I think it might be coming for us next after that.
Can we ride that thing? And Maxie immediately starts running towards it.
Okay.
Oh, and
the
we're provoking
ranger
it.
and the druid is like, you two, this group, I don't know what it is.
Neither do I.
And they make their way forward towards to aid the mammoth.
Why's the mini on the map just the dopiest looking T-Rex?
Pardon?
It is really dopey.
Why is the thing on the map for it like a very dopey looking T-Rex?
I don't know. That's just the one that's from two minute tabletop.
Alright.
He said he's coming back from a night out, okay? He's a little
tired.
hungover.
Hey, you guys got any pizza?
We'll roll initiative this time.
Okay.
Yeah. 5.
A
9.
I thought you had
Oh,
broken
okay.
your curse.
No, that was for the other campaign.
Actually got one in small. Okay. Mixie, if you did get 20, you can act.
Makes you got 20. Makes you runs towards it and looking for a way to get on top.
Okay. You figure you can probably, well, try to grab the spiky tail and run up to, or hold on and then get on its back.
Sure, either that or a tree. One of the two.
Oh yeah, you can run up a tree and try to jump onto it.
I'll do that.
Make a dex check to see, or the acrobatics to see if you can actually get onto its back properly.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, so Mixie's jumped onto this thing's back. I'm not sure what Mixie's plan is, but Mixie's riding the monster.
Holding on to one of those spikes on the back and going, yeehaw!
Oh, jeez.
Morelli, you've just seen your companion run up and jump onto it.
Great. There's not a... Lorelli is going to move. What is the distance? I guess just 30. Move 30 up. Oh, that is within range. And she is going to cast a wall of fire in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Where's the draw? Draw a line. 60-foot line. It's like that.
Okay. So you're gonna. Okay, that's fine.
No, that's too big. 60 foot. There's a line like here.
Yeah. Are you making it where
I guess
the
it's
burning
running.
side catches it, or
It's running up, I guess, right?
yeah,
It's like there.
yeah.
Yeah, there.
Okay. I was trying to make sense of your. It's like, why put it behind it?
And I can make it only one-sided, so I'm gonna have it
Yeah.
face towards the creature as opposed to it.
Yeah.
And it will take 7d8 fire damage.
Okay.
If it can-
How high is it? The wall.
It is 20 feet high.
Okay. Rally, suddenly gets very hot.
Or Mixie?
Or Mixie, yes.
This is exciting.
And I can't. My screen keeps shutting off. What's the save for it? It's a dex save.
Okay.
This is probably fine. Actually, it's not a line, it's a square. I need to redraw that. Because it's 20 foot. It's a big square. It's like 20 foot width.
Would this do better?
No, I can see. There we go.
Says that that's 20 feet, so.
Yeah. Well, it's
That'd be-
like it's 20 by 60.
Oh, 20 by 60, okay.
Huge. It's wild.
It's 20 feet high, isn't it? And then 60 feet.
Yes.
Wide?
Yep. 20. No, it's also 20 feet wide. It's a. Oh, it's a ringed wall 20 feet in diameter. Oops. No.
Yeah, because I thought you can make it a line or you can make it a ring.
Yes, I was misreading. Actually, I'll make it a ring. I'll ring it.
Okay.
Ring around the rosy.
20-foot radius, I believe.
Yep.
It gets really hot, Mixie.
Woo!
You can make your deck save, I guess.
Sure.
I have to let a cat out. Sorry.
I get a 30 on Dex.
Okay.
I think Mixie saves. And the damage is 30.
Ouch.
Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta double check that might. Because now that I have the Flames of Fithelgos feat, I can reroll ones in my fire damage rolls.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure I got a 1 in there. I can't actually see the whole thing, but
Okay.
I know I got at least 1.
So Mixie takes 15.
Probably nothing.
Mixie has
15.
evasion.
So it's 30 plus 5. Yeah, Mixie doesn't take any damage,
Oh, it's all or nothing.
and
Okay.
it's 34 damage now.
Okay.
Also, you guys see Lorali is like wreathed in fire as she casts this.
Ooh.
It makes he hides behind one of the spikes and doesn't get hit by any fire.
Sort of pull them down as little flaps, and the creature roars in pain. And who's next? Julio. You can't see the thing now. You know what's in there.
What am I standing? I'm standing next to Greg. I don't know what our goal is.
I want some ivory.
Whoa! I'm just gonna point and just make it slow.
Slow.
The default.
Okay.
DC 19 wisdom save.
Well, yeah, you affect the area. You're not sure if it actually affected the creature. Can you selectively choose who it affects?
Yes, I can choose
Okay.
up to 6,
Okay,
I think.
so Mixie's okay. Greg. Greg, make a perception check.
21.
Okay, you notice that some of the panicking mammoths are coming down the path towards the group.
Okay. Okay. So as a bonus action, I would like to rage.
Okay.
And am I able to, with using instinctive pounce, it says you can move up to half your speed as part of the bonus action to enter a rage.
Okay.
So I can move 20. You just leap forward and just start waving his arms. Get out of the way!
You shouting at the animals or the people?
The people.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, people make way for you, I guess.
Uh-oh. Just leaving the wizard in the road.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Are you doing anything else, Greg?
Well, I have the rest of my movement. I think I can sort of, as long as they let me get by, I can go about there.
Okay.
And, ooh, for the first time ever, I will take out the Javelin of Returning.
Whoop.
So you can't. Well, you can see that its head sticks out every once in a while. So, I mean, and you know what's in there.
Yeah, just aim center mass of the
Yeah.
ring of fire and just chuck it in there. Ooh, a natural 20.
Okay, you hit it.
Ooh.
Sweet. 1d6 piercing. Two.
It was a javelin. You get to add your strength.
I know. So 11 plus 6. 17 points.
Okay.
No, 18 because it's plus 1. No. Sorry, scratch it. 17, yeah. My bad.
Wow, you add how much? 15 points to that?
It was a crit, so I added
Oh, okay.
the extra dice.
Okay, anything else?
Does it return to my hand?
Yes. At the end.
As
of
a
it. At the end of
at
it.
the end.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just gonna sit there, holding on his arm, waiting for it. When's it coming? Ah!
On the count of 6. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alistair.
Okay. I'm gonna trust that Julio can get out of that situation. Move to the side. Use Form of Dread.
Hey.
One sec.
We should have a sound effect for that.
Put it in the soundboard.
Speaking of Form of Dread, I actually spent some time in Hero Forged and made a new token for him
Oh.
when he's like that.
Whoa.
There we go.
Ooh,
Whoa.
spook.
Ooh.
There we go. Lovely. Okay. And he will Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So 3 attacks. Spell attack bonus. 13 is the lowest.
That misses.
Misses. And the next is 22.
That hits.
Alright. 2 attacks hit. And come on. I need this. There. That is 13 necrotic damage for the first one. And then sorry, not 13. 18 necrotic damage, and then 12 force damage. The second attack.
Okay.
And that is my turn. Oh, wait. The dinosaur needs to make a wisdom save or be frightened of me.
What's your DC?
Excellent question. 18.
Okay. It was going to charge that way, but I guess it's trying to get out of the fire and running this way. And as it runs out, hey, there's a little one over there.
Oh no.
No. What have I done?
Chomp.
It has grabbed the little one and it has it in its mouth. I can't make a. Where do I put you? Prop? Anyways, he's grabbed one of the smaller ones and is trying to run off.
Okay.
And back to Mixie. So, lost Mixie here.
What?
No, sorry.
I'm not attached, yes.
So yeah, it's run out of the fire, and it's got one of the baby mammoths in its mouth.
Is it tall enough that I wasn't hit by the fire when we went out?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Okay.
Anyways, you're on it.
I vanished behind it apparently. I climb up the back of the beast towards its head and I try and yell into its ear, "If you put that thing down and run this way," and pointing in the direction that it's facing now, "they'll stop attacking you." And that's all makes
Do you have any special communication ability, or you just saying that?
If it has languages, it can understand me, but otherwise it can't.
No, it just
Yep.
so it just got this irritating little mosquito on its back.
So if it attacks Mixie, Mixie will attack back. Otherwise, that's all I'm done
Yeah,
doing.
it's basically trying to barge its way through the crowd with its dinner. And how far can you run? So they're charging. Well, they're not charging Julio per se, but they're going in her direction.
I can take him. Let's go.
You can make a dex save if you want to avoid being trampled.
Can I acrobatics my way out of this?
Yeah. I don't know why I can't grab that one.
Nope.
What'd you get?
Oh, your mic's cutting out.
I saw a 6, 10. Okay. You get bumped by 1, and you take 7 points of damage. And Ranger shoots. Ranger hits it a couple times, and Borelli,
Yes.
you may.
Hmm. I guess Lorelli is going to make a bit more move. Oh no, she should be in range, I think. Nope, doesn't need to move to get in range, and I don't think she even can. Well, she's gonna give Juliet a bardic inspiration,
Okay.
and I guess just like Eldritch Blast the big guy.
Yeah.
$13,
Misses.
29,
Hits.
and 16.
Hits.
Okay. 8. 8 again, 16 damage.
Okay. And Juliet. You're sort of like amongst the feet of a group of, well, a break-off group of mammoth.
Misty, step out of that. As fast as you can. And then it's far enough away. I guess I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Okay. You're
Much?
breaking up again.
15 damage on the firebolt.
No, wait,
My internet's really bad today. 15 on the firebolt.
that misses.
No, 22 to hit, 15 damage.
Oh, okay, 15 damage. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna turn my camera off. Hopefully that helps a little.
Okay, it's pretty badly hurt. But who's next? Sorry, Greg.
I will attempt to get closer to it, I suppose.
The couple of trees there might be on fire.
Am I able to get under that tree there?
Yeah, yeah. That's just the canopy. You can. There's space underneath.
Okay. Ooh. So close, but so far. 5 feet out of range. Yeah, I guess I'll chuck the javelin at him again.
Okay.
Ooh. 16.
That hits.
Just exactly hits.
Yep.
12 points.
That's a good hit. Anything else?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No. Can't.
Alistair.
Okay. Might be overkill to use a big spell on it, so I'm just gonna blast some more. Yeah, after moving forward. 3 more attacks. Lowest is 13 again. Second is 23. The next one is higher.
Yep. 2 hits.
Yep. First attack deals 14 necrotic. Second attack deals 8 force.
Okay. So it was running forward, and you shot it, and it stumbles to the ground.
Ooh. It needs to make a save or be frightened of me again.
Well, it's quite frightened. You actually frightened it to death.
Okay.
Mixie is still holding onto the back of it.
Yeah. And it stumbles to the ground and is dead.
Mixie will quickly scamper off of it and go and see if the mammoth needs healing.
It is.
Greg is going to try and beat her to it.
It's.
I won't, but I'll try.
Weakly breathing, and you're sure it's alive still, but very close to death.
And Mixie will start healing it.
Okay.
Is this the big mammoth or the baby one?
The baby one that is in its mouth.
Oh,
How much healing does it need?
Oh wait, at least 30.
Okay. It'll get healed for 30 easy.
Okay.
was this one also being kind of gnawed on?
That one initially got bitten. So it does have a wound, but
Oh.
but as you approach it, it looks at you like, sort of responds like a hurt animal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put it off its misery. It's okay, guys.
36 points of healing.
Greg, no.
No!
Are you trying to finish it off?
Well, Mixie's trying to heal it at the same time. This is great.
I think he probably would have tried. I'm assuming it's just a regular hit. It would be 16,
That would hit.
21 points of damage.
It makes it hurt more, but it's not dead. That wasn't enough to kill it.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Greg,
Greg, I'm
stop,
trying to heal it.
stop trying to kill just a wild animal. What are you doing?
It's hurt!
Why are you making it more hurt?
The druid's coming forward and shouting, "Please stop! Please stop! Don't! Let's just let it go."
Mixie heals it for a total of 54 damage then, I guess.
It's pretty much near max, and the druid's like trying to stand between it and Greg and stop.
Greg's walking away.
Mixie scampers off lest they get stomped on by a mammoth.
And the druid seems to be calming the creature down and just telling everybody to get out of the way so they can continue along their route.
Okay. Man.
So basically, everybody, if you stand out of the way, the druid helps gather the other, the ones that scattered off, and gets the whole herd back on track. And after about 10 minutes, they finish passing the road, and you can continue on along your way. And there's this big,
One of those
dead,
tusks.
big dead, weird creature on the side of the road now.
Ooh, I can get a dinosaur tooth. That makes up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that thing's horns.
you can get a good sized tooth out of that.
Nice. I get like
Um,
3 of them and put them on a string.
You do notice that up in the sky, there's birds, winged figures starting to circle.
Uh,
Those look friendly.
I wonder if
Forgot
we can
about
ride them.
those.
So, what did you ask, Angela?
Are these the same? Because I can't remember getting my wires crossed. Have we seen the flying creatures that were watching us from Phasmagoria, or was that the frost one from the previous Cauldron piece?
Um,
Because I remember we had seen flying creatures before. I can't remember if it was from the previous Cauldron piece that they were watching us before we got, or is it for this Cauldron piece?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. These just look like vultures.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Although I'm trying to. Well, no, I guess vultures would be known type of scavenger to the group or people, members of the group.
We've seen a vulture before.
And yeah, so you continue through your day and you end up in Nesme.
Yay.
Woo!
And the druid and the ranger thank you for dealing with some of the troubles that were encountered on the road, and they say that they should write up their report on things, because it seems that the activities, whatever's going on and where you're going, is attracting a lot of strange creatures to the region, and they hopefully whatever you do is successful and reduces the incidence of these things. It's hard for these two to well, and their other woodland allies to manage dealing with all these odd occurrences, which have increased in frequency in the last few months.
I just have to do paperwork?
Are we what?
You guys have to do paperwork? I thought you guys are guides.
Well, we're also part of the region's, eyes and ears, nature of the lands, and
So you're like the neighborhood watch, basically.
so we do have to submit paperwork every once in a while. I
Um,
mean, the guide work is just sort of, helping people get through the region. Doesn't
I
pay
see.
too well.
How much do you get paid?
We only get like about maybe 10 gold per trip.
You want a 20% tip? I'll give them 2 gold.
Okay. They thank you, and well, yeah, I mean, we're in the area, and if you need,
It's only 10% between the 2 of them, though.
they're fine. They sort of look at you and it's like, oh, you just got paid by this metal thing. They'll accept the coin.
Yeah, who was paying them for the full amount?
Oh,
Did we really pay them?
there's a guild.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, so do you want to spend the night here or start heading up north?
Imagine it's
What time of day
fairly
is it?
late.
It's towards late afternoon.
We could make some progress.
Is Angela back?
I am. My fridge is being really loud. I don't want my mic to pick it up, so I'm listening. I'm here. I'm just muted for the sake of it not coming through.
I think we're deciding whether we should spend the night or if we should try to start our way towards Basim Gorag's cave. Do you have any thoughts? You or Mixie or
I got spell slots. We can try to make some progress.
Let's go.
I agree with that.
cool.
Okay. So you start heading north along the road, and you get the people in Nesme are sort of watching us, like they seem to be giving you like signs of good omen, and it's just like wishing you well on your trip, and it's like and asking, well, they're saying, well, hope you come back. They seem very negative about your chances of success of traveling up that way.
Oh, great.
Well, now we got to get out of spite.
Yeah,
Just
we
a
gotta
few
Don't
prove
forget
them
it
wrong.
too.
To start
Who are
putting some
they to-
bets on us.
Yeah. Who are they to try and give us good luck? The jerks.
How dare they? Bad luck only.
Okay. Yeah, you travel for a couple more hours, and it starts getting dark. Mostly because you're sort of stuck between a mountain and a mountain range and a large forest, so the sun doesn't reach here very well as it gets lower in the sky. And you can, well, either head into the edge of the woods and set up camp there, or just camp off the side of the road if you want. The road itself doesn't look well used of late. There's a lot of like short grass starting to grow up on encroach on the cart path. And as you've been walking along, you don't notice many game tracks.
Interesting. Mm.
So do you want to set up camp towards the forest or just off the road?
Alistair, you seem like you can sense death. Is there a lot of death here? Or is this just not used often?
I don't know, DM. Is there a lot of death around here?
No, but you can make a nature check if you want.
Could I make it survival?
Yeah.
Yay! Alright. I don't think that helped much. That's 12.
Yeah, so you don't notice any tracks on this path.
Mhm.
But you also don't get a feeling that there's been a lot of, like, there's no overwhelming sense of gloom in terms of dead things and being very quiet or anything. You still hear the normal nature sounds around, more from the wood side.
I suppose it would still be a good idea to go a bit further into the woods than just off the road, just to avoid anybody who's using the path.
Okay.
Makes sense
That's
to me.
fair.
Sounds good.
Mickey's vanished off into the woods.
Okay.
We'll see them again, hopefully.
Mickey comes back about 30 minutes later with some random mushrooms. Says, I wonder how these taste, and then starts munching.
Oh. Those
Without the monk ability of immune poison, not a good idea.
That's a comment I read about how, it's like, is dwarven food, do they know if it's gone bad?
Oh yeah, that post about dwarf food being like super spicy or whatever because their tolerance is poison.
Yeah. Yeah,
Makes
so
them
like
just
mixing,
casually
munching on
monkeying
these
on the
mushrooms
angel's cap.
and mixing. Well, I don't know if they're mixing them into their whatever food you're cooking for everybody, but
Yep.
um,
Oh no.
I'm not mixing the mushrooms into the food I'm cooking for you because I don't recognize them.
Oh no.
So the mushrooms are just for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Acceptable then.
it
Yeah,
smells
it
really
smells
good.
really good. Killed in 24 hours.
They smell good. You're just not sure if they're edible.
Right.
Just looks
Juliet's only
at the
human.
top
She's
and it
one
just
day.
has a skull on it.
Those are the good ones.
Oh, those ones taste like spicy.
Spicy and flavorful,
Wow, they do look spicy.
and they're nutritious too.
Hi.
High in potassium and calcium.
Yum. My favorite mushroom vitamins. Wait, hold on. What's a vitamin? What's a calcium?
Nutrients, high in nutrients. Okay, that evening seems to, other than eerie sounds coming from the woods and the glowing eyes looking in from the woods, whoever's on watch notices glowing eyes on the edge of your dark vision, night vision. Nothing happens.
Normal dark woods stuff.
Yeah.
Glowing eyes feels like home.
Juliet's gonna turn to Alistair and just be like, "Where is home for you?"
Honestly, I can't remember. That's a good question. I don't think it has a name anymore.
Nowhere.
Well, you're here with us now, whether you like it or not.
I like it. Y'all are nice.
Home is where the heart is.
What if you don't have one?
Home is where the thing in your chest is.
Those
Something good vibes.
So for you, I guess it's
You mean
beer.
his beer cooler?
Home is where the beer cooler is.
home is where the beer is. That's a good way to live.
A divorce, like, happened.
Yeah. So yeah, the night passes uneventfully. In the morning, you can continue your way north. Okay.
You could do that.
Let's move the Wicker Man.
Well, Wicker Man disappeared.
Oh,
Should be a little to your left.
Yep.
Wicker
Little
Man. I see a Wicker Man.
Whoa.
So you're walking along. It's afternoon, after lunch, and you see what looks to be a group of buildings ahead, maybe a small village. But as you approach, you don't notice any hubbub in terms of people moving around and just going through daily activities. I'll say you're like a kilometer out. Do you want to do anything as you approach?
Is it kind of in our path, or is it off to the side a little
It's on
bit?
the path, so it looks like the path, just the road goes right through this little village.
Do we see anybody at all?
Not from the distance you are at.
Rick's gonna find a big tree and just walk up it and try and check for any like smokestacks or signs of life.
Do you have decent climbing ability?
I have the slippers of spider climbing.
Oh yeah, okay. You only see smoke coming out of one of the buildings.
Oh, hey guys, it's fine. There's someone's making a fire. It's they're alive. You jump down.
Okay.
Onward to the cabin with the fire.
Yes. You can go say hello and
All right.
Let me do something here first. Come on.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm very confused right now. Yeah, so you approach the first area. Well, yeah, you're approaching the village and you see you see these three buildings ahead of you. But you do hear, as you're approaching town, you hear noises up ahead, like voices up ahead, but they seem to be speaking goblin or orc.
Mixie, no?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a language, yes.
Yeah, so you basically hear a voice saying, shouting a goblin, surround that building, and bring out bring out Gory.
Who?
Gory.
That doesn't sound good.
Macy yells out, "Who's Gory?"
And you hear a goblin voice react. Who said that?
Me, Macy. I'm a goblin.
Where are you?
And Macy walks into town square, I guess, in front of everybody else.
Okay.
Round the bend.
And,
Julio can also understand goblin, so she's just listening to this going, oh no. Oh no.
you see a goblin approach riding on a. He's actually riding on the wolf, not chasing the wolf. Going, wait up, wait up. There's and the goblin looks at you and it's like, who are you?
I'm Macy.
What?
I never learned how to ride wolves. That's a pretty neat skill.
Yeah, it's not easy. You see the wolf trying to shake the rider off. From that angle where you get, you see that there's on the building ahead. Looks like they're saying, and the goblin's not especially smart. So, well, just stay there. This is none of your business. We're this Moskog. We'll come talk to you later.
Are you raiding this village? Can we join in?
Well, the village is empty. We're just here to gather the woman.
Wait, empty but woman. I'm confused. And Macy will continue to walk forward.
Right. And the goblin's retreating as running back to another goblin. They're sort of like the goblins here are sort of like the droids in Star Wars. It's just like they're not so smart and always consulting each other.
Roger.
Yeah. So you basically on top of the building ahead there. Here is this put the picture in the chat. Is this three-headed dragon-like creature?
Huh.
What on the earth is that?
It's a
That's Gory.
Tridra.
Oh. So why? Okay.
And the ogres are, and it's being held. You see, leading away from Gory, there are 4 strong chains, and ogres holding the chains.
I'll yell up to Gory. Hey, Gory, what's going on here?
The heads turn and look at you, but the ogres are restraining them. It doesn't seem to talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Really? Okay.
Just
Just
an
in
hour.
case. No reason not to.
Now where's the picture of this guy? Out of the north path coming into town, a tall guy that reminds you of a bit of your friend Alistair there. You can sort of see him standing, and he's like calling out to all the goblins. What's going on? How come you haven't attacked the building yet? Get her out of there.
Hey, we haven't been introduced. My name is Makesy.
It's the voices are kind of small because I mean there's a fair distance between you, but he says, "I am Lord Moskog. Who are you? What are you doing in this town? You're not an ally of the princess, are you?"
Princess? We could be. Do you need us? Do you need an ally?
He can see that you're not sure of the situation. He says, "Well, where are you headed?"
We're headed in that direction, and points towards where he is.
What is your destination?
I think we're not actually allowed to share that.
You've entered the realm of Bazum Gorag.
Oh, excellent.
Are you here to deal with him?
We're here to visit him, and maybe cook him some food.
Oh, this is very strange. So you're not working with the princess?
Princess!
Makesy looks over their shoulder at everybody else. Princess?
The Minotaur creature is like, she is the one that has stolen Bazum Gorag's prized possession, and we seek to return it.
What's the prized possession?
That is not.
If you split it with us, we'll help.
Wait, are you the one that... Is she the one you're trying to get? Here?
She's inside that building, and he points at the building that the goblins are all in front of.
Aurelia's gonna try to huddle up with everyone. It's like, I think the princess might have, like, the chunk of the cauldron.
Think so?
I mean...
If we kill the princess, we can get it.
These guys clearly work for Bazum Gorag, so... You know.
Well, it could be some other possession.
Either way,
Well,
sticking
we're able to steal something from Bazum, so we can get her help to steal more things.
And we could possibly trade.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's a win-win.
I'll yell across the other guy. I think we're a little bit confused about things. We need to go talk to the princess.
Moskog says no.
We can parlay on your behalf.
I don't know who you are. I've been detailed by my master to come retrieve the item.
Okay, we tried.
Wait, is your master Bazum Gorag?
He said so.
I do work for him, yes.
Okay, great. Lorelia is... Oh, I think he turned off. Lorelia is going to cast an outward-facing wall of fire on the three-headed dragon thing.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Outward or inward?
Outward.
Oh.
And Mixie will respond to the wall of fire by trying to run into the house. If the front door is locked, I guess Mixie will run on the roof.
So it affects the ogres?
Yes.
Okay.
And not the dragon.
We'll have people roll initiative just so that it's there and available.
Okay.
30, 20.
12.
Oh, oh, oh.
Nice roll, Julio.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. Everyone keeps moving the thing. Okay.
I know, that's the same problem.
Gosh darn it, on the bottom again.
Well, at least you got more than 10.
I suppose it's fine.
That is 41 fire damage.
Oh, jeez.
Holy smokes.
3 of the ogres drop their chains, and just run. And Moskog's like shouting them, hey, hey!
The last one goes up into the air.
The dragon starts flying up, and this ogre gets yanked up for a bit, and then he just decides it's better to let go, and he falls to the ground. So, and the dragon is just hovering there for now, above. And
Can Lorelei try to make a persuasion check on the dragon to get it to help us?
you can if you.
Or she's like, they said its name was Gory, right? It's like, Gory, please help us.
Why you eat the princess?
Lorelei got a 33.
Do you speak Draconic?
She sure doesn't.
Okay. It recognizes its name when you call it, but it's just looking at you. It's like, huh?
You guys hear Lorelei make a very impassioned plea entirely in common, and it's essentially just yelling at a dragon like, "Hey, if you help us, I'll give you anything you want." Like the tiniest from the dragon's perspective.
It makes people relay it so that the dragon can understand the message, while also running towards the house.
The goblins are like, what? They're all like confused. Moskog saying, seeing Mixie run in, it's like, stop him, or stop it, her, it, what?
Whoever it is.
Stop that one. Stop that goblin.
Is the front door locked?
No.
Okay, so Mixie goes inside.
Okay.
After yelling at the dragon.
And also Lorelei is again wreathed in flame.
So inside the building, Mixie sees this woman sitting at a table. Oh, press enter.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that's a lady sitting at a table?
Yes.
Okay, that looks like it's hard to
what
sit
she
in.
Looks like she's just she's sitting at a table there, and it's just like as Mixie runs in, she like raises a finger and points it at Mixie, and it's like you're not one of them Bazin Gorag's goblins. Who are you?
We're here to get something from Bazim Gorag.
As you're standing here talking to her, make a perception check.
Sure. Yeah, I already got my good rolls out of the way. 9.
Okay. Yeah, she's just like looking at you. It's like, who are you?
Mixie.
But you don't work for Bazim. Then what are you doing here? This is not many outsiders come this way anymore.
Oh, some god decided we needed to come here, so here we are.
Oh, who are you working with?
Prometheus? Yeah, Prometheus. Oh, and Ilmater.
Thoth.
Oh,
Well, Mixie only mentions those two.
I've heard of them, but I have not dealt with them. And anyways, you see a couple brave goblins run into the building, and they've got their swords, little short swords drawn, and they tell the woman to surrender, and she's like mockingly raises her hands.
And Mixie looks at the goblin and says, "Are you serious? There's only like a dozen of you, and look at her."
But Moskog will kill us if we don't do anything.
Maybe you should just like run out the back door into the woods.
They're
truth.
looking around, and it's like one of them sees this it points at, what the heck is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, these two goblins are like, they're pointing at this in the corner of the room that you're in. There's this dark sphere just hovering in the air. It's about 2 feet in diameter.
You should touch it and find out.
The goblins are like, they see a window or they see a door that goes into another room, and you see them run in that way, and you hear them, you actually hear them, well, you see them like banging their swords against each, they're banging their two swords against. Take that, take that. And they're like, they're making mock battle sounds as they're making their way towards the door, and a couple more run in.
Go help those two in the back.
And yeah, they sort of like, well, it's better than facing Moskog. What's everybody else doing? You've seen Mixie run in, and you saw 4 other goblins run into the building. And Moskog is shouting something in Draconic, and the dragon is flying over and landing on top of this building. And so Mixie hears the loud landing of the creature, and the timbers above creaking a bit.
If we're not following initiative orders so much, Greg would just probably.
Okay, so Virali, what do you want to do?
Well, Lorelli already lit everything on fire, so Lorelli's just gonna run up here, I guess. Just try to go run, assist Mixie. Yeah. And she is going to activate the, command word to light the flame tongue rapier.
Okay.
So Lorelli is just on fire, carrying a flaming sword.
Okay. Greg.
Sort of just getting in position there and entering a rage. We've rested from between last fights, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, hold it.
No, not from the last fight. We decided to move forward.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Or did we?
Doesn't change much. I'll still rage.
You fought the dragon thing, and then you made it into town, but then you didn't stop in town.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So you haven't actually rested since the last encounter.
Yep. I believe I can take a swing at that goblin there. My glaive.
Yeah.
I will make that a reckless and great weapon master, if that's okay.
Yep.
For 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
28 points total.
He falls to the ground.
Okay. I'll spin around and take a swing at the dog.
Okay.
Great.
So,
trying to kill baby mammoth and now just killing a dog.
it's a trained dog! Those things could bite you.
They're made of metal.
Natural 20.
It's dead.
Yeah.
What, you mean the dog doesn't have 40 health? Why not?
Yeah, it's about as much as I can do.
Okay.
Yes. This is my CR20 dog. It has 4 legendary actions.
And a lair action.
Cool. Juliet's gonna use her movement and bonus action to kind of cluster to this building. in case she needs to hide, and then in kind of this general vicinity, cast animate objects and get some small rocks if possible. They're not going to do anything, but just preemptively
Okay.
animate them.
It's the Pebble Army.
Pebble Nation, rise up.
Just in case.
Moskog walks down this way and let me look at this. He looks at like Greg and it's like, what are you doing here?
To be honest, in this village, not really sure yet. I think at this point we're just trying to deal with you guys and talk to the princess later.
He says, well, you seem like a good challenge for me, as he's got his big battle axe and he looks at Rally and says something. Seems to be casting a spell, Rally. Well, actually, he just says something. He's no somatic.
Counterspell.
Maybe it's a
Could
silent
Julio
spell.
counterspell that, Wes?
You can roll a d20.
Ooh. It's a high level spell.
14.
14. It doesn't seem to work.
Lorelli's gonna cast Counterspell as well at 5th level. Does the 5th level do it?
What does the upcasting do? Sorry.
It. Let me check.
Just as if it's equal to.
Yeah, it changes what level you can counter. So if it like is a 5th level spell that you're countering, it will bounce. It'll work.
Okay, well, roll a d20 then.
All right.
Holy, 6 or higher. Let's go.
6. Okay. Please, good luck. I have such terrible luck. No, 8.
Okay.
8.
Wait, do you get
Do
any
I add-
modifiers on a counterspell? Yeah, because I didn't add anything to mine.
No.
Is it your
It's
spellcasting
using
modifier?
your spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so then I
Lorelli
get a
got
plus
8,
5. So
8
Yeah.
plus.
I would have
8
gotten a
plus-
19.
Okay.
Okay, then,
So
yeah,
it
she
would have been 19.
she stopped it.
Okay, great. No,
Okay,
it
so
will-
Lorelli stays the spell slot.
Moskog says, your friend has...
What did you try to do to me? What
I'm
was
just gonna
that?
poke her head back behind the building.
And he shouts something in Draconic, and the dragon... You're within that range.
Is he ending his turn?
It will be.
Okay. Just for Moskov, because he's within 10 feet of the wall, so he would take the wall damage.
He seems to be just standing there, and the flames don't seem to be bothering him.
Oh, okay.
He has a bit of a demonic look to him.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay,
Okay,
that checks out.
where's my gory niche? Oh, okay. Greg and Rowley, can you both make dex saves as one of the heads breathes fire at the two of you?
Sure thing. 12.
Dex save would be 18.
Okay, so Greg makes it. Base damage is 45,
Ow.
but
It's
you're
fire though,
resistant to
right?
fire, so you take 22. You
22.
both take 22 points as the dragon breathes
Oof.
on you two and then flies down and
And Lorelli has to beat an 11 con save or lose the
Lands on the
concentration of the
goblin there.
fire.
Does it squish the goblin?
that,
Lorelli's good.
Oh, the dog.
yeah, it lands there and yeah, the dog skitters.
Hmm.
So you got a dragon in front of you, and these goblins are like, they find a window in the back room and jump out. And the other goblins are like taking off.
Really?
Yeah.
Just full on dipping?
It's way above our pay grade.
Good to know. There is no
the-
loyalty in this army.
The ogre is like, comes to attack Greg.
Okay.
Oh, not 20.
Yeah, I was about to say, reckless last round.
Oh, sorry. 16 plus 5, 21 points.
And that's regular?
Hits you with a club.
Okay, so that would be 11 or 10. 10's rounding down?
What did I say? 16, 20. Yeah, 10.
You said 21.
21,
okay.
yeah, to 10.
Yep.
And okay, Alistair.
Lovely. Sorry, what's the big Minotaur's name again? I keep forgetting it.
Moskog.
Okay. I am going to cast Dimension Door and teleport behind him.
Nice.
Alistair appears over here, kind of like just walks out of a shadow in space.
Yeah.
And
He is taller than you.
he says, "Hey, Moskog, come now. Leave some of the fun for me as well." And he will rage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, he just pops in right there.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Mixie.
Mixie turns to the woman and says, "Hold that thought," and then runs out the door and attacks Moskog.
Okay.
Just having a conversation mid-fight.
Okay.
Well, he was polite, or she was polite.
Okay, a 24 and a 17 hit with Sept
The 24 hits.
for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then a critical hit,
Nice.
and it has to make a, let's see. First of all, it's poisoned if it can be, and then it has to make a con save at, I'm not sure what the DC is, to avoid being stunned.
What's it? Well,
Looking it up. I'm not sure.
it's
Makes you has max wisdom, right?
it got in the 20s for its con save.
I got an 18. Okay. So anyway, it takes some damage. I'll roll the damage in a sec, and then one more attack. That one's only a 17. So it takes the previously mentioned bludgeoning damage plus another 11, 16 more bludgeoning damage. I'm guessing it's immune to fire, so I won't bother with that. And then it also takes 9 points, and I think that's necrotic.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Lorelli.
Lorelli is going to try to cast Dominate Monster on the dragon head, the multi-headed dragon.
Ooh.
So that is a DC 19 Wisdom save.
No, it can't roll that
Port
high.
and dice. Port and dice. Wes, can I use a port and dice on that?
It can't roll that high, Wes said.
Well,
Oh, he can't. Okay.
well, she doesn't know that.
Yeah, true. But you said
Good
it
roll.
already.
Could roll a critical.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, it could have saved, but unlikely.
I'll burn a port and dice anyway, just in case.
Okay, so you have a gory niche.
I have a gory niche.
Mhm.
Can I tell it to kill Moskog? No fire.
Okay. That'll be on its action,
Why don't you check?
or is it on your action?
Creature's charmed. You have telepathic link. You. It doesn't specify. I guess it probably uses its already existing
Yeah,
one,
'cause
unless I'm using my action to control it.
Well, I mean, we can have it act on your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to use your action, which you've already used this turn. So
That's for precise command. I can give it a general command and it'll do it on its own.
okay.
And does it get a save at the end of every round, or
It gets a save every time it takes damage.
okay? Okay. So it breathes at Moskog. Let me just read the spell description.
I think we're saying that it would act on its own turn
Okay.
this round.
There are two things with it where you can issue a telepathic command to the creature while you're conscious. Which doesn't require an action, and it does its best to obey. You can specify a simple and general course of action, such as attack that creature, run over there, or fetch that object. If the creature completes the order and doesn't receive further directions from you, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its abilities. And you can use your action to create total and precise control of the target until the end of your next turn. The creature takes only actions you choose and doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do.
Okay. But you're asking it to attack Moskog.
Yeah, Lorelai's direction is attack Moskog, don't use fire.
Okay. So it'll attack on its turn. Greg?
Okay. Greg's gonna take an attack of opportunity from, I guess, this ogre
Okay.
there.
It swings but misses. Slips in the snow.
Okay. You will have to bear with me here for a second. I am going to take 2 swings with Great Weapon Master and Reckless.
Okay.
The first one is a 24.
That hits.
That is 23 points.
Okay.
Second attack is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
For 26 points. Oh, actually, I've been rolling fire. Fire, he's immune to fire?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop rolling that. I don't remember what that last bit was that turn. I think probably, let's just say 4 points you can heal back.
Okay.
Bonus action, I can take a butt end hit, if that's okay.
Yep.
That's a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. I would like to take a Unleash Incarnation from my Echo space.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that will also miss with a 10.
Yeah.
I'll use an Action Surge for 17 again.
That misses.
This one should hit with a 21.
That misses.
21 misses.
Yeah.
Last hit with a Unleash Incarnation. I don't know how to quit. Put what you're behind. Oh, this maybe. 24.
That hits.
Okay. Oops. 29 points.
Okay. He looks upset.
Okay.
Julio.
I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave so that it affects the Ogoda line, so it affects the dragon and the ogre. So that's a
Just so you know, we just dominated the dragon.
You are correct. Yep.
Don't-
Can
Don't hit my baby.
I change answers? Da-da-da-da. Okay, we're just gonna firebolt the ogre then.
Okay.
To make it easier. It's not gonna fire. Fire 13 hit.
13 to hit.
Presume that doesn't hit the ogre.
To hit the ogre, that misses him.
And then bonus action, use the enemy objects, have the pebbles attack the big guy. 21 doesn't hit the big guy.
No. Bounces off
24
his-
hits.
24 hits. Yeah.
So then it is 12 damage from the pebbles.
Okay.
And then I will stay away.
Okay, the Gory Niche breathes at Moskog, but apparently Mixie and Shadow Greg are also in the way of the breath weapon, which is acid.
Oh.
Dex saves for everyone.
Oops.
Oops.
18.
Sorry, am I in it as well?
Just Echo and Mixie. Oh, I guess
Okay.
Alistair's in the way too.
No.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
It's all good.
You're right. I'm not.
Yeah. Shadow Greg's dead.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay.
This burns.
Mixie rolled 18?
Yep.
Okay, so Mixie takes 22 and Alistair takes 45.
Makes you would normally take nothing. Is there something special that causes 22?
Okay.
Raleigh's also gonna do Bardic Inspiration to Cutting Words, Moskog.
Okay.
So that's a subtraction of a d12 from his roll. Subtracts 8 from whatever his dex save was.
Okay. Let me just check what his dex bonus is. No, he still dodged it.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, no, that's fine. And then he shouts at the. And then the Gory Niche flies towards and lands. The Moskog shouts at the ogre to attack the dragon. Ogre runs over, pokes the dragon. Nope. What's your DC again?
19.
Okay. And Shadow Greg.
Shadow Greg's dead.
I mean, Greg, make a wisdom save.
Uh-oh. 13.
You disappear.
Oh boy.
You are
Oh,
banished to the harmless demi-plane.
Nice. Cool. Okay. I'll try and find a symbol for that.
And the woman steps outside and shouts at Moskov, "You're too late. You'll never get the item back. You'll never get the piece back." Moskov looks at her and shakes his fist. And Gorinich failed its save, so Alistair.
Yay! So unfortunately, my armor of Agathis is now gone. I will pop Form of Dread and attack him twice recklessly.
Okay.
Yeah, too big again. Oh, well, there we go.
Did your spell make you bigger?
It puts him up like
Yeah,
a foot or so. It doesn't actually change my size mechanically. And yeah. So reckless attack, great weapon master.
Yeah.
and that is a 19.
That misses.
Oh shit. Okay. Second attack won't be great weapon master. So it beats the hit. 22.
That hits.
Lovely. I'm going to dump Elder Smite into him.
Okay.
So I'm going to be rolling for a bit. I am sorry. Is and apology, please. That is 42 necrotic damage.
Okay. He's not happy.
Hopefully he has to make a concentration check.
Greg appears back.
Woo!
Nice.
That's the
Yay.
goal.
You were kind of like stuck in a very confined space, and you were getting a little claustrophobic, and
Oh, it reminds me of the sleeping in a closet, actually.
Alright, and then he has to make a DC 18 wisdom save or be frightened of me.
he seems to be wanting to move away from you.
Lovely.
And anything else?
Nope, that is everything. I got my temporary hit points, and yeah, go.
Okay, Mixie.
Mixie's still there. So continues to attack.
Okay.
Is Alistair badly wounded?
No, he looks mostly fine.
I actually missed what I rolled on the first one. Was that a 26?
26 hits.
I'm trying to find it in the blog. It didn't even show what it was. I think it was a 26.
Okay, yeah, 26 hits.
And okay, the second one's 15. That's clearly a miss. Okay, and so the first two attack. First one does 11, 16 points of bludgeoning. And he has to make a con save at DC 18.
Oh, roll an 18.
Okay, and then two more attacks. A 19 is
19 misses.
and a 23, 24.
24 hits.
Okay, so that does 9 points of bludgeoning, 9 points of necrotic, and he has to make another con save, DC 18.
an 18 again.
Oh well. And that's it. I guess, is he engaged in melee combat?
With
With-
yeah, with Alistair he is.
Looks like he's also engaged with the dragon. Okay, so I'll back out, so I'm not in combat.
Okay. No, Nixie Rally.
Lorelli is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on Foe, the ogre.
Okay.
So it has to make a 19 Wisdom save.
He does not. Rolled 17,
So
but he's not very wise.
So he takes 20 psychic damage and has to use his reaction to move as far as his movement speed will allow away from me.
No, he doesn't want to move.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh,
Brain
well,
explodes.
that works too.
He's unable to move. That all?
Well, I was gonna bonus action give a bardic inspiration to Alistair.
Yay!
D12.
Wow.
Oh,
Bard.
Greg.
Okie dokie. Bonus action, I'm bringing back my shadow.
Okay.
And I would like to make a reckless, great weapon, and thunderous blow against this dude.
Okay.
Ooh. That is a dirty 20. That will not hit.
No.
Next one, same thing. Natural 19 for 25.
That hits.
That should hit. 24.
Okay.
And is he huge or larger?
No, he's just large.
Okay, he is moved 10 feet this way.
Okay.
And I'll move up one space. And I believe that's my turn, actually. Yep, bonus action and 2 attacks. Next.
Could it maybe be moved away from the thing that shouldn't be damaged by it?
My bad. I was thinking of moving it towards the lady, but
Oh,
sorry.
I mean, that works too. It's fine.
I'll do that next time.
Julio.
Greg, hit it again. Commander Strike. Because I
Ah!
can't do hit it again.
How much of my stuff can I add to Commander's Strike? I think Reckless would follow over since it's...
yeah, Reckless should follow over, and yeah, it's a normal attack.
Normal attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Greg feels controlled.
Oh. Just a normal attack, so that would be 25.
That hits.
And that is 12 points of damage.
Okay. He's definitely looking not happy.
Okay.
Anything else, Julio?
Add 7 damage to Greg's roll for the superior dice. But other than that, no one's gonna cower behind this building.
Okay. He blinks over here-ish, and then he waves his hands and he starts flying.
You can fly?
What?
What? Alistair, can you do that?
Not right now.
Yeah, so he's 30 feet in the air now.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Send the dragon after him.
Yeah, the dragon just still has the command to fight him.
Well, I mean, the dragon was supposed to attack Moskog, so.
Yeah.
The dragon actually flies faster than him. Except he has a very high, well, he's got a reasonably high armor class, and the dragon fails to bite him.
Aw. Do they just have an air duel now?
Yeah. It is Alistair's action.
Okay. I'm going to stop raging so that I can cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh shoot.
Lowest was 14, which misses, and then that's a 25 and a 27 to hit. First attack deals 14 points of necrotic. Second attack deals 7 points of force.
Okay.
And it's the usual wisdom save or be frightened of me.
He crashes on top of this building.
Wow. Dibs on the shit.
Does he
Nixie.
look dead?
You can't actually see him because you saw him crash on the building, but he's up on an angle now that.
Oh,
Mixie will run up the building and go attack him.
Okay. Um,
Looks like he's just within 50 feet.
yeah, no, I actually totally forgot about these guys.
And then I see those guys, but I still attack him.
Okay.
uh-oh.
Look
Mega
out for
Man
those
lies
guys.
down.
Oh.
What are those?
I don't know. Look out for the
Oh god, it's like a buff bullywug.
It's a buff bullywug with Wolverine claws.
13 and a 12 to hit.
It's like a buff. It's a,
Because I had the map position on my screen, I couldn't see them, and it's like.
it's a buffy wug.
Cold.
Mixie gets a 13, a 12, an 11, and then a 22 to hit.
The 22 hit.
Okay. He has to make a con.
And if he fails the con save?
He's stunned.
Okay. He's not stunning.
He's also stunning, yes. He takes 10 points, 15 points of bludgeoning, 9 points of necrotic, and he's poisoned again if he can be.
Okay. So you hit him twice? You damaged him twice?
That's all one attack, but it's 2 different types of damage.
Okay.
But it was 19 damage from one attack.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 24 damage.
Okay. Rally?
Lorelli is going to change the command for the Gory to be to use breath weapon on the Buffy Wugs and Moskog.
The Buffy Wugs. Okay.
And Lorelli is going to cast Synaptic Static on Moskog and the two slads on the roof.
That might hit Mixie, but that's okay.
Lorelli can shape it around a bit. Just put it on the other side.
I'm kind of envisioning, since he's prone, Mixie's basically standing on him.
Oh.
Yeah, like from your angle, you can't, unless you climb up onto something, you can't act. Is static
Well,
like a area effect?
yeah, but Lorelli also has a psychic link with the Grimgory. So
okay,
Lorelli
okay.
can essentially
Yeah.
see what it sees.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's a 20-foot radius sphere
Okay.
past them.
And then is it do damage?
It's a 19 intelligence save and then psychic damage.
Okay, how much damage?
That's not a great roll. 31.
Okay.
And any creature that failed has muddled thoughts for a minute. And during that time, it has to subtract a d6 from attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. And it can make another saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay.
Which ones failed?
You'll find out on their turn.
Oh, okay. I was just going to give you a token for them, but
Oh, okay. Greg.
see how far I can go. I can get to the base of the building there. I'm guessing I can't see Mixie or the dude.
I mean, you know Mixie's there because, like, from where you were, the angle was you could see Mixie standing on the body.
Right. I guess I'll use my action to dash and climb up with the boots of spider climbing.
Yep.
Just to,
Yeah, so you're on the roof with Mixie.
yeah, get in position. And I'll try to get in between Mixie and the bullywugs.
Hey, Greg, watch out for those things.
Frogs! They're like blue frogs!
The one on the left looks a little confused.
Okay.
Julio.
Oh, let's also just take a second wind if that's okay.
Yep.
That's all though.
Oh, Mixie should also call out to them thinking about this. Are you here to help us or stop us?
Well, Moskog would have answered, but he's unconscious right now.
No, I'm talking to the bully wugs.
They don't seem to understand you.
The
Oh, they don't have-
bullywugs?
They don't have language?
They do, but you don't.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you
I-
can speak
you
everything, right?
I don't speak everything. They just understand me.
Oh, yeah, they say something, but you're not sure what they said.
Really? Because I also should be able to understand them unless it's
Oh,
not a
they
language.
say that they're here to retrieve the item.
Oh, us too.
Oh.
Anyway, onwards.
Yeah, Julio.
Can I see Greg?
Yeah.
Roof?
Oh, on the roof, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, if he's standing.
Cool. Greg, swing at them! Commander strike again.
Let's run! Let's swing at the bullywug in
Dealer's
front of me.
choice.
I didn't reckless this turn, so I think that's just a regular attack. Ooh. Does a 13 hit?
No.
I'm sorry. I was scared by the command.
You're breaking up again, Juliet.
She's been.
Uh-oh.
Robot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there
Hear
you
me
go.
now?
It- It's on and off.
Cool. Yeah,
Oh,
I have
so-
no clue what's going on. Apologies. I'm gonna walk up to the princess and be like, "Hello, Your Highness. I think we have things covered."
Yes, you seem to.
Is Moskog regenerating?
You're not sure. Well, he seems pretty unconscious.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And-
That's what happened to the item.
So this one who is not grabs Moskog, touches Moskog, and they both.
Was it in my reach before it got towards Moskog?
Well, it's within 10 feet of you. Yeah.
Was it before he got to Moskog though? I just asking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. Never mind.
Yeah.
My bad. Yep.
He grabs Moskog, and he seems to like. He doesn't fully, like, blink out like someone that's teleported. He seems to like. Open like a curtain, and go behind the curtain with Moskog's body.
Okay. Mixie is still on top of Moskog's body, so what happens to Mixie?
Well, if Mixie's holding on to the body.
Not actually holding on, just standing on. Remember, Mixie's quite a bit smaller than
Well,
Moskog.
basically, I mean, make a dex save because he's trying to like.
Okay.
Basically, pull the tablecloth under from you. Or pull the carpet under from you.
I got an 11. But you know what? I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
A 19.
Okay, so you get pulled into the border ethereal with the two.
Oh no.
Okay, excellent. I'm somewhere else now.
Yes. So you see them like this curtain opened, and they Mixie and Moskog and the Slad all disappear.
Well, that's not good.
That was the no.
What'd you do to Mixie?
And the princess looks at Julio and, this is a complication. Seems that your friend is going to be taken to Bazamgorag prematurely.
I knew I should have gotten the leash. I should have leashed Mixie. God.
Wait, what?
And she says that I can help him if you wish.
Please,
Yeah.
preferably.
And Mixie is busily at this point beating up the slad, or vice versa. I'm not sure which.
How far away is that? Too far. So she moves forward, and she's like very concentrating, and Mixie, you get pulled out, and you reappear outside of the. Well, you're on the roof next to Greg.
Mixie is mid-kick and almost kicks Greg on the way down.
And she says that I should not interfere any further, but I can answer some of your questions if you wish to go in. Well, if you have any questions, and you see the both these slads were stunned or whatever, affected by the synaptic static. So I don't know what you want to do with them. These ogres are already taken off into the woods.
Oh, they weren't stunned. They just had muddled thoughts, so
Yeah.
they just can't think good.
Okay. Well, they were trying to move away.
Yeah, and Lorelia will release the domination on the Grimgory.
Okay. Not seeing the Minotaur anymore, which it doesn't like. It flies away, or yeah.
Be free.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right.
effectively combat's over.
All
Question time.
Yes. First, thank you for freeing our friend. Really appreciate that.
I almost
Yeah.
had him.
So, what exactly did you steal from Bazamgorag?
She introduced herself as Shae, Shae, and she says that she is an agent of those that, or she's a guardian that worked for, or works for, well, it's hard to say because she's not sure if they're still around. Those that imprisoned him a long time
Oh.
ago.
Oh.
And he has been working towards freeing himself, empowering his minions to free him, and they had obtained a piece of an artifact that, if he had managed to obtain all the pieces, could have been used in a ritual to free him.
Yes, the cauldron. We
you
know about it.
You know of the cauldron, I see.
We're looking for his piece.
It may
For a
be
different
hard
purpose.
to retrieve now if that is what you are wishing to do.
What'd you do with it?
Is that the thing you stole?
Did you eat it? I was thinking of that.
She takes you into the building and points at the sphere, and she says it is within there, where
Huh.
it should be safe, but and almost.
Do we have a bag of holding to put that in?
She said she looks at you and said, that would be unwise.
Yeah, but it would solve the problem, wouldn't it?
What is it exactly?
That is a sphere of annihilation.
Oh, good. Good.
Ah,
So those that make any attempt to reach into it will not survive.
Huh.
What's that
well,
do exactly? Does it just melt you?
She picks up like a cup from one of the tables and throws it into it, and the cup just disappears.
So the piece of the cauldron's in there?
Yes.
Does that like last forever?
The cauldron, the piece itself is not affected by the sphere, but and only items of the same power could be used to retrieve it.
Okay. Does the sphere last forever? Or can I like sit here for a few hundred years?
As far as I understand, it does not go away, unless, as your friend unwisely suggested, would be to encase it within an object like a bag of holding or a portable hole.
See, I told you it was a good idea.
No, I think she means it might explode.
Yeah, I didn't say you should do it while standing next to it.
Well,
Yeah, you could
well,
just
we
like
also
throw
don't-
it really hard.
We also don't know what would happen to the shard.
Oh, it'll be fine, I'm sure.
We can find it in the astral sea later.
Wait, if we just get the other shard piece that we have, can we just use it to like push it out? It's like paw at it with the shard piece.
I would not. That might work, but I'm not sure.
I also don't think we don't actually have the physical piece on us, do we? Right?
You have two.
Oh, we actually have them
Yeah,
on
we
us.
do.
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we do.
I assumed you have them with you. You have because you haven't said you stashed them anywhere.
Right.
Oh,
I
What else would
They're
they
in the
be?
bag of holding.
I thought one of the gods took them from us. I guess we're just carrying them. Do you guys want to play a fun little game of Hungry Hippo with the Sphere of
maybe we should
Annihilation?
do that one afterwards. We can always come back here if it's just going to be here. It's pretty safe.
I guess.
We could actually chuck all the rest of them in there just to keep them away from Basm,
That
and then come back to
what is
them
it?
with his last piece, maybe.
Well, no, this was his last piece, I think.
Oh, was
For
it?
his piece.
Yeah, there's still
Yeah.
one piece out there somewhere.
Oh.
We don't know where the
Yeah,
last
there's
one is.
4.
Oh, what do we need Basm for? Screw that guy.
Yeah, if it's here, this is the big puzzle now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can we like dispel magic to make it go away?
She said this all I can do with this is move it. But I cannot. I do not know of any means to unless a god may be able to dispel it or remove the magics temporarily long enough to retrieve the item, but even then it might not work.
Need 10th level spells.
Hmm.
We all just
Need a
start
10th level
screaming at-
spell.
Yes. Or as I said, another item of sufficient power.
Just start screaming at the sky for each of our gods.
Yeah.
Help!
Hey, Thoth!
Aren't you guys able to like
Thoth, you listening?
wild gods or something?
I mean, we could try getting Thoth to help. We could also just
Yeah, Thoth, Prometheus.
we could run out of the building and try to like. I guess I could. I don't know. I don't know what I could do.
We could empty out one of our bags of holdings.
Yeah, and like throw it from a real far distance.
She can move it.
We get
just,
30
just
feet
put it.
away.
Oh yeah,
So
you can't
it has
just
to be-
move it in. I guess.
Yeah.
But then we gotta.
Where is it here? She said that one object that might work that she knows of that they are called the tongs of elemental mastery.
Oh,
I smell a side quest.
Where do we find those?
She's not sure, but they were created by the god of craft and smiting. He goes by many different names. The one that she knows is Gond, Gond.
Okay. Since we're here, do you guys just want to try throwing a bag of holding at it?
I mean,
No.
we only have so many of those. I
Yeah,
have
no
one
pro-
that's kind of stitched inside me a little bit.
Just like, we also only have so many days in existence.
We do? What do you mean?
Theoretically.
What is that supposed to mean?
We
She
die
says that
eventually, and I
if
don't want to
we-
spend.
I mean,
I might not.
Uh-oh. I introduced Greg to the concept of mortality.
What are you talking about?
Rush.
Okay, well, you guys, Lorelai's gonna go have a chat with Greg while you guys talk about this.
Shay indicates that, I mean, the item, as far as she understands, will be safe within the sphere. If you wish to retrieve the other portion of it, it seems that my understanding of the cauldron is that there are 4 pieces, and it seems that you might have some of them already, and that there is 1 piece remaining out there. And at that time,
Yeah.
once you retrieve that one, then you can figure out how you want to get this one out. And she
Wait a minute. Why don't we just wait for Basm Gorg to get it, and then we can get it from him?
That is also an option. But he has. My understanding is that it took him a long time for his servants to determine the location of one, and the best way to find the next piece is to use a piece. For them to discover the location of the last piece would probably take them some time. It'd be easier for you to use one of the pieces that you have to find the last piece, because it will direct you to it.
Yeah, that makes
Mixing with
sense.
confused. We can use the pieces to find more pieces.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
you're
so-
doing it.
Yeah.
You know,
I
The last
suppose
one
that,
directed us to this one.
Yeah. That's probably the best way of doing it. Try and find the last piece, and then along the way, try and find the tongs or some other object that you can get the last one out.
Question. Are you going to be taking this sphere of annihilation with you? Or are you just leaving it in this village?
Oh no, I will travel to my home and bring it with me.
Okay. I was just worried that he was just going to like build a fortress around this village, so it'd be really hard for us to get back in.
No, I have my own place of residence.
Okay.
Where I can observe Basm's actions and his minions, but remain safe myself.
That's fine then. We'll send in you when we get the last one.
Well, she welcomes you. Good luck on your journey.
Thank
And,
you.
she reaches, or she holds her hand out and does a little bit of magic, and she produces this small crystal object, and she says that when you're ready to when you want to find me, just think of me while holding this crystal, and I'll know where you are, and I can come get you.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Bug Lady.
thank you for being one of the most straightforward people we've met
Yep.
in a long time.
I have a
And,
question. I have a question. How hard is it for you to go through doors? Your headpiece is huge. How often do you bang it on stuff?
I'm aware to. She actually grabs the 2 pieces and sort of the horns that are sticking out, and they do swivel.
That's just good design.
That is very practical.
And all
I've-
those little wing-like things she can like sort of tuck in.
Oh, that's cool.
They sort of form like a carapace behind her.
That's cool.
The hips, I'm not sure, but
Yeah. I have another question. This might be kind of rude. What, like, are you? I don't know what your deal is.
I am of a ancient race related to the elemental plane of air.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
There are not many of us left. But,
That sounds like a very long story.
yes. Well, we work to maintain the balance between chaos and law.
Oh, okay.
Basm being one of the greater forces of chaos that exist on your plane. I and my sisters were tasked to observe him and those like him, like in terms of their level of power.
Do you maintain the balance of the four elements?
No,
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
I am not the fifth element.
Not the Avatar.
No. And so yeah, she starts. If you have no other questions, I should be heading home. It is a long journey. I cannot use my normal means of rapid transportation. I have to move the sphere very slowly.
Good luck.
Yeah. Hope you get back home safe.
And yeah, so she
Ooh,
sort of hovers.
If you're stopping by, I'll give her a pamphlet to the Great Mug Collection.
Oh, okay. I have heard of it, and I am going in that direction, so maybe I'll stop and take a look.
Oh, you cut out, Wes.
No. She will stop on the way.
Okay.
Woohoo!
So she hovers out the door, and the sphere follows her.
Okay.
All right. That was a completely normal interaction. And
Yeah.
everything there was.
Seemed very polite.
Yeah.
She was
I
great.
wonder if we're ever going to see that piece of the cauldron again.
I
Or
mean,
she just-
we have to. We have to find it again at some point.
I mean, she might be taking it, sounds like, to some different plane of existence.
I hope she
Yeah,
takes it far
honest.
away. Otherwise, our tracking ability is going to lead us right to it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
haven't-
also have
That's
the
the close-
crystal thing in order to
Yeah, we
follow
may have
it.
to wait a few weeks until the next one becomes closer.
Party time?
Well,
Yeah.
we have two pieces. Wouldn't they just track each other?
Oh.
If that was
We-
how this worked.
We don't
Uh,
know how it works. Maybe they get stronger. Their tracking ability gets stronger when they come into contact. Who knows?
Oh.
Let's try making a dowsing rod out of them or something.
When you had the first piece and you concentrated to find the next piece, you could detect them all. It's just you could detect which one was closer.
Oh, okay. Let's
That makes sense.
someone concentrate really hard on the
Yeah.
pieces.
Basically, if you spend an hour focusing your concentration and trying to figure out where the next one is, like yes, you can tell where she is because it's the closest piece.
Mm.
And then the other one is very vague. You don't think it's on this world, and you're not even sure if it's on this plane.
Oh.
Do we have any idea of
okay,
what plane?
you're sure it's on the material plane, but you're not sure if it's on this world.
We might have to go back to the swamp.
I have to go through some portals, guys.
Portals. Now we're thinking with
Um,
portals.
Julio and Morali can make a actually just make intelligence checks. But just
Oh,
those two.
not like Arcana. Okay. 4.
Alex once told me this story about spelljammers traveling through the astral sea. Maybe we could get one of those.
What's a spell?
That's what we'd have to do if we destroyed that sphere of annihilation. Go searching for the piece missing in space.
What's a spell jammer? Is that like a thing you put on toast?
Ooh, that sounds good.
No, but it should be. No, it's like a ship that goes on the water, except it goes into the sky.
Like an airship?
At least that's what Kellex said. Sounded like a fairy tale story to me.
Julio, what did you get for your intelligence?
13.
Okay. When you're thinking about forges and like when she mentioned the elemental tongs, you think about you just have this recollection of the Hossein who crafted Lyranus's sword.
Ah.
And you think that he probably doesn't know where it is, but he probably knows of more legends and stories about smiths.
Okay.
And that, but the other piece that you're looking for, you're not sure if it's on this. It's like I said, it's on the material plane, but you don't think it's on this world. Partly
So
because
we're good at that.
I mean, you sort of have an understanding that the pieces were scattered such that they were made hard to find, just because of the nature of the power that they possess to bring things back from life or exile, magical exile.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're heading back that way. The guy was at where was that guy? Was that guy in Serapion?
He was in
Think
the
so.
town just well, like a half
Right.
day away.
It was like the town near the portal to the swamp, right?
Yeah.
Because the original sword, I think, did Lear get that in Boole, or was that after Boole? I know on the way to Boole, we got the meteor,
Yeah.
and then I think they got it forged in Boole. But I don't remember for the second sword if that got forged or that was just made
Oh,
from.
the second sword, like Glyphinda?
Yeah.
Second sword was just a thing that Lear popped back with. He like went away for a bit and then came
Yeah,
back with the
there's a whole
Glyphinda.
side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was the first sword that was forged from the meteor.
Okay, so was that?
The
That
Russian
was
I think I have to
sword.
go back in the.
That was Boole.
Okay, so that was Boole. Man, haven't been there since we had to save everyone from the silver scale. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah, that plague.
Silver scale
Oh,
plague.
Yeah, we had to
Yeah.
go. They came to my swamp, or our swamp, and we're looking for like healing water.
Yeah. So the meteor came down on our world, and then a bunch of people started getting this illness where their skin started turning to like stone. And then we had to go to Raleigh's world, and then we had to ask for this healing water. I don't know whatever happened to the rest of that water, but
Oh,
we saved a bunch of people.
that's good.
Yeah, and then it was from that meteor that Lear got part of this material for the big sword, and then
Soul
And then Lear
Silver, the
became
sword that
immortal.
turned out to be evil.
Ah.
yeah,
How
that
long
sword was a
ago
dick.
this?
So it's like the
It
guy
was
who
2
made
years.
the sword a dick, or is it just the sword that was a dick?
The sword
The sword itself.
worked for the evil god.
But it was made by
Yeah.
some
True.
random dude.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah.
Okay,
Well, we'll learn more about this dude when we get there.
We'll figure it out.
sure.
We'll get to the bottom of it next week on
He's
Scooby
gonna be
Doo.
some retired, super important person in hiding. Cool.
Well, I suppose we better start walking then.
I need a nap before I can teleport us anywhere.
Maybe we shouldn't nap here.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah.
We're way too close to Bazmgorag's base.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you left Nesme sort of late afternoon. It's towards evening time, but I mean, if you push yourselves, you can get back to Nesme. It'd be like late, but you can still get back in time.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll sleep for 24 hours.
Yep.
And then
Cool.
you'll Rowley remembers enough about. Rowley was there for the cave incident.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get back to the cave where the Weeping Angel was.
Lorelli was part of the cave incident.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can get to the forge guy there.
Actually, I don't think Lorelli was there for the Weeping Angel part. That was gone when we got back.
Okay. But you know where the cave is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cave where Lorelli killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, we're gonna go in, there's gonna be the skeletons.
And shove their bodies in a closet.
Ooh.
Did you shove the bodies in the closet? I thought they were just in that open. We just ran.
Maybe, I don't remember. Again, 2 years ago.
Are you able to teleport in between worlds?
I don't
Or is
know.
this still in the same world?
If you're on the same plane.
Oh, okay. Same plane.
Probably, but I don't know what world we're teleporting to, so...
It's still in the material plane.
Yeah.
Just envision a location.
It's
Distance is
only
irrelevant.
Interplanar teleportation that's risky.
And Lorelli also does have plane shift. It's just like...
Yeah, but does everybody have their passport?
Oh, shit.
I got library
mine,
cards.
Mine just expired. Damn it.
God
No.
dang. You have to wait in line for months.
It's gonna take so long.
You can pay someone to wait in
The
line for you.
the beholder at the front desk is so mean.
You don't see eye to eye?
No. If you get any of the paperwork wrong, it petrifies you.
Don't forget your paperwork.
Fucking Roz from Monsters, Inc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so next time you're gonna teleport to the cave and go try to find. But you can also well, I'll come up with some more lore for, I guess, Julio studying the cauldron piece to figure out where they're going next.
Yeah.
Sounds.
Next time on Sailor
I'm
Moon.
excited for this.
Yeah.
No moon.
Oh.
Well, thanks for the game, Wes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
good game.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is-
very much.
2 weeks.
Hey.
See you in a couple weeks.
Speaking of a couple weeks, my availability is going to be really spotty
Okay.
for them. Sorry, what?
Okay.
Work for
No, I'm going camping for 2 weeks there.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Exciting.
Yes. So I probably won't have Wi-Fi.
Just
Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
What, you're
let's-
not gonna get Starlink so you can play with us while camping?
you're just gonna drop a bunch of money on a satellite dish and just
Are
Take
you
it
even
with
a
you.
real gamer? Jeez.
rip open take a Honda generator with you and just rip it up.
Just write down 20 things your characters would do, and we'll integrate it.
No, next session is fine, actually. I'm getting my dates mixed up.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
16th.
Yeah, 16th is fine because that's in between camping trips.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
The 30th might be a bit spotty.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I should have Wi-Fi for that one, but the time zone difference is going to be annoying.
Yeah, I
I'm-
won't be available on the 30th. Again, camping as well.
I think I'm good for next Tuesday, but I'll be tired because I'll flown back from Disney the day before.
Ooh, Disney.
You going? Okay. Well, I mean, we'll talk on the 16th, and then we might
Yeah.
cancel the 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
See
good.
ya, guys.
Have a good
Right.
night.
See you,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.